Shalom, call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us His truth and sincerity, peace and salutations to the hopeful lake scattered abroad. And this morning I want to go into this historic event that happened, and we've seen this image before. This is the first time I think I've ever seen it with color, okay? Shalom to 144,000. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp. But yeah, just going into this situation that happened, and we've seen this time and time again, where Esau does diabolical things to the children of Israel, and you Israelites, when I saw this, I just think like, you got Jake that still want to try to defend or show love and compassion towards Esau when he is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Man, this man hates you. Okay, he's going to continue to show he hates you, and this is where the Lord is going to eventually get rid of him. So I'm gonna read the story, and I'm gonna grab a few scriptures to go with it. All right, it says, in 1964, a white hotel manager named James Brock poured acid into a whites-only pool at the Monson Motor Lodge after black activists jumped into the water during a swim-in protest. Okay, so they was protesting, and look right here, what appears to be an Edomite, helping them or in there with them, but hey, this guy could very well be a Jake as well. Okay, but this guy right here is definitely an Edomite. All right, so let's play it. So like, let's go back to the article. It says, on June 18th, 1964, hotel manager James Brock poured muriatic acid into the swimming pool at the Monson Motor Lodge in St. Augustine, Florida. So this happened in Florida. I didn't know that. I didn't know that happened in Florida, but this shows you how close it hits the home because we down here in Florida. It says, in an attempt to force out black swimmers. So this devil was trying to force out the black swimmers by pouring acid into the water, which ultimately would have affected the white swimmers too. Wow, that's how much they hate us. It says, who were protesting the hotel's whites-only policy. The incident was part of the St. Augustine movement, a civil rights campaign that used nonviolent protests to challenge segregation in the city. And segregation was probably the best thing that happened to us because we were separated from these people. All right, though we didn't have the best things, we could have made it the best things because we invented everything. But yeah, it happened unto us. Another point I want to make real quick is that they had these white only signs all over the place. Or they had these white only signs, which, I think about this Jake that we dealt with this past weekend at camp. He came into the camp, and he thought he knew the Bible. He said he was teaching the Bible, but the whole time all he was doing was teaching Christianity, which is a form of white supremacy. And he was trying to save, ultimately, you know how Jake always is, trying to save the so-called white man when the white man ain't give a damn about you. In fact, to prove that point, they have these white only signs, all over the place. You couldn't even use the same bathroom as them. You couldn't even drink off after the same water fountain as them. Everything was segregated, and that shows you how they feel about you, man. So imagine, like I showed Jake and I showed the camera. I did a video the other day about how their ideal of heaven. It's an image of all white people in heaven, right? So-called heaven. So it says, Brock's actions were met with outrage from the civil rights community, and they helped to galvanize support of the St. Augustine movement. The incident also led to a national debate about racism and segregation. The Monson Motor Lodge is no longer in operation, but the site of the pool where Brock poured the acid is now a memorial to the St. Augustine movement. The memorial includes a plaque that tells the story of the incident and its significance. If you love, well, that's the point. Okay, so there you go. That's the history, man. I like to go into these different historical things that's happened. It says somebody put humans, which not all, no humans, Esau, are capable of vile and despicable acts and wonderfully simple, beautiful acts. Okay. Oh yeah, they trying to add some light onto it. All right, so I ain't gonna read all that. Let's grab some scriptures. All right, immediately I started thinking of these particular scriptures. God damn it. So like yeah, this is Genesis chapter 27, verse 41. It says, "And Esau, which is a so-called white race, and Jake hated Jacob, which is his brother. Okay, Jacob and Esau were brothers, twins in the womb. Esau, which is a so-called white race, hated Jacob, which is us, our forefather, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, in his mind, and in his spirit, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob." So this was an Esau spirit from way back when. So guess what? It's still in the spirit today. This is still the same man. All right, let's read this. It says Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and the time of their iniquity had an end." So these devils have a perpetual hatred, man. Okay, never ending hatred for us. They hate you. They have no love for you. They don't care about you. They're not seeking to be in, to be for you to be saved. They don't want to see you in heaven. Okay, which heaven and hell is just conditions on earth. Right now we are in hell and they're in their heaven, but the tables are about to turn. Let's go to Ezekiel 35 verse 5 in the NLT. It says, "Your eternal hatred." So they have an eternal hatred. Okay, and though you niggas, you seem to love them, now all of a sudden they still hate you, man. And they show it still to this day. And not so they show it in not so uh uh apparent ways, but they still have hatred for you. Whether it's under the table, whether it's masked with fake love, they hate you. Okay, they hate you. All right, and starting with the head tribe of Judah, you know, the most hated people on the face of the earth. Okay, all these nations hate you, but Esau hates you the most. It says your eternal hatred for the people of Israel led you to butcher them, so they were helpless. Led you to butcher them when they were helpless, when I had already punished them for all their sins. Right, so you already been punished, and this devil coming in there to add, to throw salt on the wound. That's a demonic spirit, man. That's the spirit of these Edomites. They have no type of not a righteous bone in their body. So these devils take it beyond and take it far. You know. It says, "As surely as I live, says the sovereign Lord, since you show no shalakia, since you show no distaste for blood, I will give you a bloodbath for your own. Your turn has come." Right, so now it's your turn coming, Esau. Okay, what you done unto us is going to be done unto you and worse. All right, now here comes your turn. All right, and every last one of you so-called white people, okay, which are the biblical Edomites of the Bible, you will have your part in slavery. Okay, this is our history, but wait till you see your future. Okay, it's gonna be bad, man. And I want to have I can't wait, man. Okay, through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, the Lord is going to give us you for an inheritance. It says, I will make Mount Seir utterly desolate, killing off all who try to escape and any who return. I will fill your mountains with the dead, your hills and your valleys, and your ravines will be filled with people slaughtered by the sword. Okay, I will make you a desolate forever. Your cities will never be rebuilt. Then you will know that I am Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI. So then you're gonna know, man. All right, right now, they don't think twice about the hell they put upon us. Well, guess what? Then you're gonna know. You coming to take it's gonna be your turn to feel the pain. Okay, the 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 atrocities and the hell that we had to suffer. You're gonna suffer that and worse. Okay, so prepare. That's just a quick, reminder, because you could forget about these things You know, and and they want you to forget about it. You know, but we ain't forgot. All right, we ain't forgot. Our spirits still bear witness to what the evils and atrocities you have done unto us. Okay, let me read this. Isaiah chapter 14 in the NLT. It says, "The nations of the world will help the Lord's people to return." I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this in the KJV, because you know how Esau get. All right, the NLT is good, but sometimes they'll try to, mix stuff. Isaiah 14 verse 1: For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. He only cares about Israel. Okay, it's all about Israel. And will set them in their own land. We're not going to be under your land and your rules and your laws anymore. We're going to be in our own land. And in fact, you're going to be under our rules and our laws. It says, "And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob," which is the Israelite foreigners. Okay, which we were at one point Israelite foreigners, because we didn't know we was Israelites, and we came into this truth, and we have cleaved unto the house of Jacob. Okay, knowing who we are now. It says, "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were." We're going to take you captives like we was your captives. You're going to be our captives. Okay? And we ain't going to have no shortage of ass whoopings coming to you like you did to us. And they shall rule over the oppressors, right? We're going to rule over our oppressors. The ones who oppressed us, we're going to rule over you. Okay, it says, "And it shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein I was made to serve." Right. And you saw them Jakes, they was afraid, they was terrified, they was, you know, they probably had all kind of, they had fear. They probably had all different kinds of skin problems behind that, man. And Esau to this day will try to shrug it off like it's something light. Well, guess what? You have to pay for all this, man. All right, let's go to Obadiah chapter 1. I just skimmed through this. And these things keep coming up. Let me grab this. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 6. "How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?" So these things are being sought back up. Okay, you're being found out. In the NLC it says, "Every nook and cranny of Edom will be searched and looted. Every treasure will be found and taken." Right. So everything that you took in, and it's all gonna come back. Okay. Let me grab this right here. It says Salakia. No, that's not it. Let me go right here. It says Obadiah chapter 1 verse 10. "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." And now they're starting to feel that shame, but soon you will be cut off. In the NLT it says, "Because of the violence you did to your close relatives in Israel, you will be filled with shame and destroyed forever." Right. So for all the wickedness you done to us, guess what? You're going to have to pay for that, man. Okay, let's jump down. It says verse 15. "For the day of the Lord Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. The reward shall return upon thine own head." And that's all you heathens. Okay, you got hell to pay for what you did to us. And the Lord is gonna bring this judgment upon you. He's gonna put these curses upon you. Lord, we're gonna grab that next. In the NLT it says, "The day is near when I, the Lord, will judge all godless nations," you heathens. "As you have done to Israel, so it will be done to you. All your evil deeds will fall back on your own head." Right? And they've done many evil deeds, so it's going to fall back on your own head. Okay, whether you believe it or not. Whether you believe it or not, this is the uncomfortable truth for you heathens. It says Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 7. "And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee, And it's spiritual because we ended when we begin it with the hatred, perpetual hatred. Now we're ending this lesson with the hatred. They still got hatred for us, man. Okay? In the NLT it says, the Lord your God will inflict all these curses on your enemies and on those who hate and persecute you. Right? So the Lord is going to inflict these same curses that he put on us for our disobedience upon the heathen who brought hell upon us. Okay? You know, what goes around comes back around. All right? What goes around comes back around. And you got to remember that. You know, you don't just get away scot-free with evil and wickedness, man. All right? But that's the point. You know, I pray this lesson has been edifying to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Ababa Ball. You know, our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. Okay, we are in a time of our redemption, and they're in a time of their downfall. Okay, which is comforting. You know, it's very comforting to understand that, to realize that, to have that, you know, in your spirit, you know, to know these things in these last days. You got that still believe that Esau is superior and that God loves everybody, but most importantly them. No, the Lord loves Jacob and he hated Esau. All right, and this is why we have a perpetual hatred for Esau too now. Okay, so with that being said, I'm to Shalom. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone taught us his truth, and truth is sincerity.